Hi, this is Olga from My Crochet Space, and today I would like to show you how to crochet this thermal stitch using half double crochets. It's a very thick stitch, as you can see, and today I will show you how to make a pot holder using this stitch. I'm using 100% cotton, 10 ply and a 5mm hook. And now we chain 28. And now into the second chain from the hook, work a half double crochet. And continue working half double crochets into every single chain. And when you finish the first row, chain 2. And insert your hook into the first back loop and the first chain stitch that's below your current row, current stitches that you're working on, and work a half double crochet. And continue working half double crochets into the back loops of the current row and the chain stitches just below that row. And make sure that you don't skip any stitches, especially in the beginning. The first couple of rows can be quite tricky to see them. And you can turn your work horizontal to double check so that at the end they all match up. Now the very last stitch is sometimes hard to see and it can be a little bit tight, so make sure you don't miss it. Chain 2 again. And same as last row, we work half double crochets into the back loops and into the back loops of the row below. You'll see 2 strings of yarn that will look like a letter V. Half double crochet into the back loop and both back loops of the row below. And you can see it better from this perspective, the back loops of the current row and the back loops of the previous row. And here's our last stitch in this row. It's also good to count your stitches, especially in the first couple of rows, to make sure that you have the same amount of stitches in every row. And repeat this pattern until you reach the desired size. Working half double crochets into the back loops of the current row and the row below. When you reach the desired size of your pot holder, we will have to slip stitch the last row and I will show you how to do this. So in the last row you chain 1, turn, and you'll see the back loop, the front loop, and there is another loop underneath, which is called the third loop. So you would need to go under the third loop and into the both back loops of the row below and slip stitch all together. At the end of the row you can make a little loop to hang your pot holder, but this is optional. So if you wanted to make a little loop, chain 15, then insert your hook into the same stitch and make a single crochet and a few slip stitches after that, just to secure the loop. Now we can cut our yarn and weave in all the ends. And now it's done. I really like the texture of this stitch and also how thick it is. If you would like to have written instructions for this pattern, I will put a link in the description below.